Hey gang, Ryan Cozy. Hope and pray everybody is doing well. I just wanted to give a brief Renovation Network update for the beginning of this week. A couple of things I just wanted to ask for your prayer in. Tomorrow I'm actually headed out to Cleveland, Ohio, where I'll be spending time in Twinsburg with Destiny Church. And I'll also be spending some time with the Rock Church in Cleveland, which is the Garfield Heights Slavic Village area of East Cleveland. I just wanted to ask for your prayers. I'm actually going through the missional behavior survey with both of those churches, and I'm excited to meet with their senior leadership and just see what this survey does to perhaps shape and develop their missional behavior. And so I'd ask that you pray for the senior leadership of both of those churches, as I'm just excited to see what God will do with this time. In addition to that, a cool thing happening in East Cleveland, Southeast Cleveland in particular, is it looks as if they're very close to starting the process of an envisioning for Bedford Heights, Ohio, which is an East Cleveland suburb as well. Looking forward to just kind of seeing what God would do in and through that neighborhood in the next couple of months as the intentional conversations and relationships have been built, and now we're just at a place of just discovering perhaps when to launch such a community. So I'm excited about Cleveland, Ohio. Also, just wanted to ask your prayers and highlight a conversation that I had today with Restoration Church, which is one of our joint venture church plants here in Snyder, New York, suburb of the city of Buffalo. I had a great chance this afternoon. I just actually got back from the meeting of hanging out with Dan Trippi and Alex Adama, the pastor and executive pastor of Restoration. And we went through a synopsis of their missional behavior. And I just wanted to thank them for their time. Also, Dan, likely in the next couple of days or perhaps a week or so, is looking forward to perhaps sitting down and talking with Alex and just kind of sharing their thoughts of what they discovered in terms of the missional behavior survey as it relates to their context, and actually just sharing that video with you all here up on the city. And so I'm super thankful at their willingness to consider that, and looking forward hopefully to seeing that here in the near future as well. Those are just the quick updates of what's going on. Excited about some of those neat things. The last thing I would mention is you may see, for those of you who were in the Summit City Talks in Fort Myers last week, we have launched a new subgroup within the Renovation Network. If you have not asked or have been invited into that group just yet, please take a look at that on Renovation Network. It should say Fort Myers Renovation City Talks or something like that. That is a place where Todd Milby is, he's going to be an administrator of that group, and so he'll be doing some video updates just to kind of keep you all in the communicative loop with one another with things that are happening in and throughout the Southwest Florida area. I'd be excited for you all to jump in and be involved in that time. So that's the early week update. I hope and pray everything's going well with everybody. And once again, I just always like to add this, but if you have a story or a win or a church partnership that you'd like to talk about in your context to a greater audience, man, I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to share it with other people within Renovation Network. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope and pray for your week.